It's a collection that is very personal to me. My jewelry suits everyone. Enjoy yourself. Don't feel like you're going through a torture chamber. We've got the biggest history in the world when it comes to jewelry. Also, I take a lot of inspiration from the Mughal era. My go-to jewelry, if it's a shadi or whatever, and I'm rushed and everything. Hi, I'm Maheep Kapoor, and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Today I have with me somebody who has truly defined that age is just a number. I have with me the aged jewelry designer, a super cool mom, and one of the most fabulous wives of Bollywood. I have with me Maheep Kapoor in a special segment of Bollywood Hungama with me. Welcome on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you. Such sweet, kind words. I'm a little overwhelmed, but thank you.
It's my pleasure, ma'am, talking to you today. First of all, ma'am, congratulations for the collection. It is really going really ravishing. And tell us something about this collection.
It's a collection that is very personal to me because honestly, I dedicated it to my daughter. Okay. And also, I think I have made a very conscious effort to make the jewelry light in the sense, comfortable to wear and very flexible and easy. And because I want people to have fun when they go to a shadi or a party, you know, enjoy yourself. Don't feel like you're going through a torture chamber. So, and it's very special.
Of course. Ma'am, what inspired you for this collection?
Like I said, my daughter. I've stuck to very traditional, you know, old world charm. That's been my forte throughout my jewelry. Because I want this jewelry to be passed on, like I said, to your children, your daughter-in-laws, if you get along with them,
of course. Ma'am, what are the factors that you keep in mind when, like, you know, while designing a particular collection?
Like I said, again,
of course,
flexible, wearable, comfortable, very important. Because, you know, a lot of jewelry is a little suffocating, and so that I keep in mind a lot.
Ma'am, actually, if you could pick one actress or one personality from around the world to be as the brand ambassador of your brand, who would it be?
One? Yeah. There's so many beautiful women out there. Why should I choose one?
As the brand ambassador, if you could choose one, pick one.
Monica Bellucci. She's very sexy, very owns it. Over here, I mean, there's so many women over here also.
In Bollywood, if we say, like, whom do you think, like, you know, your collection most suits into? Who would
I think all.
Okay.
Listen, one thing I have to explain to you. My jewelry suits everyone.
Of course.
They look amazing in it. So it's very difficult for me to choose one. It's not possible.
Could it be Shanaya?
Yeah, Shanaya, okay. Chalo, Shanaya.
What does the process of, like, you know, making this whole thing looks like? How tough is the process? And
you know what? When you're enjoying making jewelry, it's not tough at all. Like I said, also I take a lot of inspiration from the Mughal era. We've got such a history with jewelry. We've got the biggest history in the world when it comes to jewelry.
Yes.
So I take a lot of inspiration from them, the Maharanis, and I mean, I should have been born in that era, if you ask me.
Of course, we would have loved to see you as, like, Rani Noor, and what
yeah.
we would have loved to.
I would have been fab. I'd have been waking up with jewelry, sleeping with jewelry. It would have been a. I would have loved it.
I think everybody would love to see you in such a, you know. So can we expect a on-screen thing like that?
On-screen as a no. No. I've got too much on my plate at the moment.
So, ma'am, what is your go-to jewelry?
My go-to jewelry?
Every time with, like...
Honestly, my go-to jewelry, if it's a shadi or whatever, and I'm rushed and everything, chandbalis. I'm like, I need to wear my chandbalis. Because they're just a statement piece. It's where you just look dressed up. You don't need to wear the whole shebang. It's definitely chandbalis.
And, like, you know, when we talk about styling, today styling without jewelry is totally incomplete. So of course it is. And like, you know, what part does jewelry plays in styling and how important is it?
Jewelry enhances everything. It just spruces it up. You know, it's like you get a cake and you know that icing on top, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it makes you look, I mean, it enhances women. And I think Indian women actually carry off jewelry so beautifully. I think our skin color, hair, you know, eyes, we just carry it off much better. And it just enhances a girl or woman. It just looks amazing.
Of course.
I mean, old women also with these, we're not old, I'm saying whatever, you know, with these string of pearls. Just glamorous.
Of course. So jewelry, is that something like, you know, which attracts an eye to a person's that thing?
And I think it enhances a woman. It just enhances a woman. Her hair, her eyes, her face, it just cleans it all up, adds all up to the outfit.
Of course, I agree to that. And like, you know, while picking up a jewelry, what is that one advice you would give it to any woman, be it of any age, or like, if you could describe it individually, like what advice you would give it to a teen girl, or somebody in her mid-20s, or somebody in their late 40s?
Well, for a teen girl, try not to go too trendy, you know, especially when you're spending an X amount, because it goes out of style and whatever. Take your mother with you, go to a jeweler that you trust, which I think that goes for all age groups. Go to a jeweler that you trust, very, very important. And older women know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? They've experienced and whatever, but a teenage girl, when she's buying her first piece of jewelry, buy something that you'd wear also a lot. Like even a pair of solitaires. You know, they're going to be in your cupboard forever, but, you know, it's classic.
Of course. And what would you tell to somebody in their mid-20s?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Same thing. That just buy something, get something that you can wear a lot, that you're not putting in the locker. Enjoy your jewelry, you know?
Of course.
And go to someone you trust.
Definitely. And like, you gave advice to somebody who is in their teens and somebody who is in their mid-20s. But like, you know, when we talk about women, I should not say this, but who are a bit older, according to the societal norms, they are like, you know, tend to have, like they are disguised to have some subtle look and not that glory look. What would you like to say upon that?
I would say, shut up. I mean, look, you have to own it, whatever age. You can carry it off. Go for it. Who's stopping you? I mean, and people will talk, so it's fine. I don't care, but I just feel whether you want to be subtle with a string of pearls or you want to go all out, go for it. And again, like I said, we come from this history of the Mughals and all. Those women at whatever age, babies were born and jewelry was put on them. Okay? So when we grow up, these divine women in those saris, silk saris and that jewelry. Again, I should have been born in that period.
Even like I wished you were born in that period. Ma'am, your love for jewelry is something that everybody knows. Has that passed on to Shanaya as well?
Yeah, I think so. She knows also. She's learning also from me. She's become a lot more aware of jewelry, and she's very subtle though. That's her personality. She doesn't like too much. She really likes, you know,
being subtle.
I'm like, wear this, wear this. No, Mama, it's so. So she wears those. She likes being a little.
Okay, so in this mom, the mom is more fashionable, can we say?
Put it this way, she's got her own unique style, and quite frankly, when I was her age, I didn't know what I was doing. She's very clued in. She knows that this is what I want, this is how I want to dress, and I feel then you own it. So whatever style you have, as long as you're focused and this is what I want to do, this is how I want to dress, own it. It's fine.
I think every girl should have that confidence that you carry in yourself, and I think you're gonna kill it if they have that confidence.
I try. It's over the years, I think I've got the confidence. I wasn't as confident as Shanaya was at her age. That's all I can say.
But your confidence is something that I really admire.
Thank you.
And like recently, Shanaya's debut film poster was also unveiled, and I was also quite astonished to see that. How was your reaction, and what are your thoughts on that?
Like any parent, we woke up very early in the morning. We knew it was coming. We're sitting on the phone. I mean, like any parent, you're excited for your children. You just want the best. And now what do I say? I'm like any mom, any mother. This is what they want from your children. They want happiness, success, health. So that's what we are. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, ma'am. And lastly, I would ask you that is there any evergreen trend that you tend to follow while designing jewelry?
Traditional. Like even with the brides, I feel, the mang tika, pasa, just go traditional. It looks stunning. I love that old world charm, when I see women in those silk saris, and I love it.
Of course. And thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
It was just
you.
great talking to you.
Thank you. It was fun.
It was really fun talking to you. Thank you so much.
I had fun.
Thank you so much.